What's up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Now, even though Steven Spielberg is pretty much not going to be shooting his next UFO film until next year, looks like it is reported by Dan Richmond that Spielberg may have already found his next project he's doing after the one coming out in 2026. This of course came from Dan Richmond here saying Steven Spielberg's next film after the one he's supposed to be shooting next year is already being set up. Um, Spielberg is reportedly set to direct a film adaptation of Old Man's War based on John Chelsea's best-selling sci-fi series. The film is currently in development, and since this is not up next nowhere on when, he'll most likely shoot this thing after because his next one is supposed to be like a UFO film, so he'll most likely shoot this one when he's done there. Now, the story centers on 75-year-old John Perry, who enlists in the military after losing his wife and best friend. His consciousness is transferred into a generically enhanced youthful body, giving him a second shot at life. Sounds a little bit like a more sci-fi. I'm getting a bit of a substance vibe here, but anyway. Um, on the above, giving him a second shot at life on the battlefield. But here's the kicker: John finds himself fighting alongside the younger version of his wife. The twist: it's her body, but with the stranger's mind, leaving John battling heartbreak while trying to rekindle a lost love amidst a intergalactic war. This sounds pretty cool. Um, Yeah, I mean, this is based on a book that I never really read, but holy cow, this sounds pretty fun here. Let's say who's gonna be like starring, but for some reason I can totally see Harrison Ford starring in this. I mean, I don't know why. This definitely sounds like a role perfect for Harrison Ford. I mean, that would be a really cool. A cool reunion with Spielberg and Ford. That would be pretty decent. But who knows if it's gonna be him? It could be anyone else. But yeah, this thing sounds like it'd be pretty fun. I mean, you know, let's be real. Steven Spielberg obviously is one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. Whether it's obviously E.T., Jaws, Jurassic Park. I mean, who doesn't love Spielberg? Now it's been a while since he's directed a blockbuster. Like his last blockbuster movie, I can remember was Ready Player One for 2018, which I love Ready Player One. His last couple of films was mostly Oscar bait films that didn't really do so well, like the West Side Story remake, which I enjoyed that Cole Hawley, The Fablemans, which was also terrific, but they didn't really blow up at the box office. So I don't know. Hopefully this could be an interesting one here. Hopefully that UFO one that he's doing with Emily Blunt, Wyatt Russell was just added to that cast. So hey, Steven Spielberg, by the way, he really seems like he has no time slowing down. Like he's actually in his 70s. I think he's 75 or something. I mean, hey, if Clint Eastwood could still continue doing movies at 92 years old, Spielberg could continue doing films at his age, right? I mean, come on, the guy is. I really don't think this guy is ever gonna have any plans slowing down ever, and I'm happy for him. Like I just adore Spielberg, so I'm definitely looking forward to see this whenever it's. Anyway, let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on Steven Spielberg? Now, again, this hasn't really been confirmed like by Deadline or anything like that. But is being reported by Dan Richmond, who has been reliable at time, which is why I'm actually talking about it. But anyway, let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on Steven Spielberg reportedly directing a sci-fi film called Old Man's War? Have you ever read the book it's based on? Do you like the sound of it? Are you a fan of Steven Spielberg? And and top off, who would you like to see star in this? And bonus question: what are some of your favorite Spielberg movies of all time? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy Sign.